So I have just opened up this TV. So this is what you see after removing the first panel. There are few layers underneath the LED display panel, and I just removed the light which was at the two ends. So there were one light at this end and another light at this end, which is actually right here, and it comes with the heat sink because these lights needs 94 volt. You can see right there. Yep. So this comes with this heat sink panel, which is actually here underneath all these layers. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace these LEDs with WS pulse modulate lights and try to turn this panel into RGB light panel. Let's see. So we have the TV panel, and I've got this WS2812 pulse with modulate lights, and this is the direction of the light passing, and the plan is to have one at this edge and the other one at the other edge. And I'm going to use a microcontroller in this case, probably something like this, and I'll be using WLED, and you can find enough tutorials on YouTube how to flash WLED onto this and using a PWM light strip. So after I connect wires to the PWM light strip, I will connect it to these two sides and I will show it to you. This is the back panel of the TV after removing all the layers, and our light strip will be probably fit in here, and the wires we can take from all the way down from here to here. So this is the hole that we can use to take the wires out. So let's see. So we have the original light, the backlight. This is the LED strip, and if you can see, when it is tight, the center line of the light is somewhere here. So when we replace this with the RGB strip, we can see the center line is pretty much same. Yeah, we should try to get a little bit higher here. So this one yellow color wire is the signal wire. So I'm trying to have two combinations. One is the signal to start from here, go all the way there, and the signal can continue from here to here. So one start from here, go up there, the other one start from here and go up there. So if I want, I can use this connection to decide whether it's a continuation of from here to there, or I use two different WLED devices to control one side and the other side. Or because in the WLED we have two options. One is can use a sequence, so we have one sequence here and another sequence is there, or else we can have two WLED devices. Now this is where I get the signal from. As you can see, the arrowhead shows this is the signal direction. So this one can fix here like this, and the wire for that can be arranged here. So this is how I connect it. ESP01 that I am using, and these three sides will go to the power supply so these three wires go to the RGB light strip. This is the power, and I'm going to do a quick check first. As you can see, the two sides are lighted up your color, and the wiring, so we have one wire line going all the way to here and another signal wire. So the signal comes this way, goes here, it go all the way up there, and the signal wire comes down here, and there's a switch I can control depend on how I program the WLED. If I want a new signal going from this way, I can actually program it from this signal wire, and the power is again connected from the top. So in this TV panel, this is the level of the screen, but there was this aluminum panel which actually gives some support here, so I use some foam pads to give that support once I lay the all layers of the TV panel. So now let's see how it will look after putting the layers back into the panel. You need to have this light strip closer to the plastic, so let's try to do that. This is one example of what I'm trying to achieve, but you can see still I can see the lights at the end, and that's because there's a gap between the panel and the LED strip. I have to make it pretty closer to this, and there are some modifications need to be done, and after I have done that I will put this cover back, which will kind of close the light. So this is how it finally looks. The panel is all lightened up. This is how the panel looks like after all the corner pieces are put back together. So you can see the panel, the light is distributed quite well. I have a small issue at that corner. You can see the light is not coming to this area. I can get that away with this light. I have to repair a little bit from there, but other than that everything looks fine. So this is the continuity of the light with the PWM RGB light, which means we can change the color of the entire thing. Green panel with some light pattern going on. I will probably show it this direction. So this is the final output of the light panel.